Our goal today is to proactively identify malicious activity, impersonation, and typosquatted domains that target your organization or its users. First, let's look for suspicious URLs that contain your brand name but are not legitimately part of your organization's domains. This helps us find phishing sites directly impersonating your brand in their content. Here, entity:URL specifies the type of IOC. Content:@me looks for instances of your brand name within the URL's content, and not parent domain acme.com excludes legitimate subdomains, reducing false positives. Review these results. Sometimes we have to add more keywords, such as the title of the URL. This is an example on a URL that contains Acme in the title. You can also reduce the scope to the URLs first seen in the last month, or use p:1+ to see URLs with at least one security vendor detecting them as malicious. Next, we'll focus on visual impersonation and typosquatting. For the following examples, we will use gitlab.com. Fuzzy domain helps us find domains that are very similar, calculated using string similarity metrics like Levenstein distance, catching common misspellings or typosquatting attempts. Write fuzzy domains and your domain to find matches. You'll likely want to add a not parent domain exclusion here as well to ensure you're not seeing your own legitimate subdomains. Some domains have few detections and seem inoffensive but might hide some secrets. Open them and go to Relations. You'll find that this GitLab lookalike is hosting suspicious executables. This highlights how easily a small typo can lead to a significant security threat, turning what seems like an innocent mistake into a potential breach. Now let's do hunting using a different approach. For hunting visual impersonation examples, we need a unique identifier, like a favicon. The dhash represents the visual characteristics of an icon. To know the dhash of your domain, simply search for your legitimate domain, and on its report page, simply click on the favicon on the top right. This action will generate a search query that includes the main icon dhash value. You can refine your searches further using additional modifiers. This dhash isn't just for websites. It can also help in finding malicious files that use the same icon for deceptive purposes. Let's show an example of a tool where the dhash is also used as the icon in a file. In this case, you might want to filter on file types of first seen dates. In this file's behavior, we can observe a screenshot of the malware mimicking the original software. For ongoing monitoring, all these searches can be automated via the Google Threat Intelligence API, allowing you to integrate these checks directly into your security workflows. This helps maintain continuous vigilance against brand and domain impersonation attempts.